Okay, in 11.3, we are going to start talking about phrasal verbs. Now, this video is phrasal verbs part 1, and in Unit 12, we will look at part 2. Now, a phrasal verb, well, what is a phrase? A phrase is a meaning with more than one word, okay? So, be careful. That we call that a phrase. Um, it's two words together, special meaning, phrase. Now, a phrasal verb means a verb that has more than one word. Usually a phrasal verb is two words. So it's a verb and a particle. Now a particle is a grammar word and it means a preposition. So in or on or out or off, or an adverb, up, down. Why is this important? Well, you have to be careful because, example, the verb take has a special meaning. I take my phone, okay? But a phrasal verb, example, take up, I took up yoga last year. What does that mean? I took up yoga last year. Does it mean take yoga up? No, it has a very, very different meaning. So if we say take and up, it's a totally different meaning. And take up means to start a new hobby in your life, to take up yoga. Okay? Now, some phrasal verbs are easy to guess. Example, I put my phone on the table. You can understand that. Put on. But if I have some Vaseline and I do this for my lips, I put Vaseline on my lips. You can understand that meaning, I think. I think you can guess that meaning. Okay? So some phrasal verbs are very easy to guess, but some phrasal verbs are not easy to guess. So what am I doing right now to my phone? I am holding my phone. Hold. Okay? But what's a phrasal verb that means to make you late? Example, teacher, I'm sorry I was late. Traffic was very bad. Well, you could say traffic held me up. Held, hold me up? That's not easy to understand, right? So some phrasal verbs, put on, that's easy to understand. You can guess the meaning. But some phrasal verbs, I'm sorry, you have to study the meaning because they are almost impossible to guess. Now, there are 4 different kinds of phrasal verbs. In this video, we're going to study the first 2. Okay, so the first kind of phrasal verb is an intransitive phrasal verb. Okay, what does that mean? It's actually really easy. An intransitive phrasal verb means we don't need an object. Okay, and maybe that's difficult to understand in the video, but I'll give you some examples and you can understand. Right? Get up. Right? Get up. Get up what? Do you need to say get my body up? No, you don't need to say body. Just say get up. I got up. Right? Sometimes get up means wake up. Sometimes it means stand up. Right? You don't need an object. What's the opposite? Sit down. Right? Please sit down. Right now, I am sitting down. Okay? Dress up. Dress up means to wear really, really, really nice clothes, like a suit, or if you're a woman, a dress. Really nice formal clothes. Or also like, a costume. Costume is like crazy clothes, so you look like something like Superman, or I don't know, a ghost, right? So, this year on Halloween, I am going to dress up. Dress up what? Nothing. Just say dress up. So an intransitive phrasal verb is very simple. You just say the verb. Now the next kind is called a separable phrasal verb. Now this is probably the most confusing phrasal verb for students, a separable phrasal verb. Okay, now what does this mean? Well, first of all, separable phrasal verbs, you always need an object. You always have to say the thing, okay? Now, let's look at some examples. First example is the phrasal verb turn down. Now, turn down means refuse. Refuse, what does that mean? To say no. Okay? To say no. Now, if I say, would you like some water? And you say, no, thank you. You refused the water. You said no to the water. So you turned down the water. Okay, now water is the object. Now separable phrasal verbs means with the two words, you can say water between the two words, turn the water down, or you can say water after the two words, turn down the water. Okay, that's what it means. You can separate the two words. Turn the water down, turn down the water. Both ways are totally fine in English. Another example is eat up. Now, eat up means to eat something completely, all of something. So example, dinner. I ate dinner, right? All my dinner, completely. So, I ate dinner up, or I ate up dinner. Both ways are okay. But we have to be careful with separable phrasal verbs, because if you don't want to repeat words, say again the same word. Of course, in English, we can say it, or John. We'll say, I don't want to say John two times, I'll say him. Or Jane, well, I don't want to, I don't want to say Jane two times, we'll say her, right? My pens, well, one pen is it, 3 pens is them, right? If we use these special words, we have to be careful. You must say the special words between the two words, the verb and the particle in a phrasal verb. Okay? Would you like some water? No, thank you. You turned the water down. You turned down the water. But if you don't want to repeat water, you would say it. Well, turn it down. We can't say in English, turn down it. No. So if you use a special word, it, or him, or me, or you, or her, or them, you have to say it between the two words with separable phrasal verbs. One more example with eat up. Did you eat your dinner? Yes. I ate it up. Not I ate up it. No. Remember, I ate my dinner up. I ate up my dinner. But if my dinner you want to say it, you have to say I ate it up. So those are the first 2 kinds of phrasal verbs. Intransitive, no object. Very, very simple. You don't have to think too hard. But separable phrasal verbs, you have to be careful, where you say the object. Okay? In Unit 12, we will study 2 more kinds of phrasal verbs.